Testing. Can you hear me? No. Hello, hello.
David Barilla.
Barilla. Okay.
Say we're having audio issues.
Testing, testing. Hello, hello. No. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn it off and on.
It's on. It's on.
Hello, hello. Testing. Oh, we're killing you. Sorry.
It's on. Yeah, it's getting better and slower. That's not early.
Yeah. Thank you. 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Hello. Whoa. I think it's working now. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to City Hall in the City Beautiful. Appreciate all of you joining us this morning. And on behalf of the chairman of the Greater Orlando Sports Commission and the 101 board members of Go Sports, many of which are here, welcome to an incredible announcement. Delighted to be joined by a track and field. I want to recognize our elected officials that are here with us today, sitting in the front row. Commissioner Patty Sheehan, Commissioner Tony Ortiz, Commissioner Jim Gray, Commissioner Robert Stewart, and Commissioner Regina Hill. I know we may have a few other elected officials here with us this morning that RSVP'd, but thank you to those who have come to join us. We are so proud to host the 2024 U.S. Olympic Team Trials Marathon in partnership with, of course, the City of Orlando, Orange County, Track Shack Events, the USA Track and Field, and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee. We're expecting somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 million plus economic impact, and this will be the largest prize purse in the history of the event. This event will select the team that represents Team USA at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. NBC Sports will broadcast the event live, and tens of thousands of spectators are expected to line the streets of Orlando, whom will travel across North America and abroad to join us on Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. We will be offering various VIP hospitality opportunities along the route, but that's for another day. More details will follow. For now, we'd like to thank our city partners and our corporate community partners, whom without this, we wouldn't be able to make this event a reality. I'm also excited to introduce all of you. We are joined today by Keith Brantley, who ran in the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. Today would not be possible had it not been for a meeting with Mayor Dyer and Heather Fagan and Brooke Bonnet and the late Thomas Chapman. Together we met 18 months ago to talk about the opportunity to bring this world-class event here to Orlando. I want to thank Craig Borkin, April Michael, Cassandra Bell, Christina Moya, Dave Arnott, Chief Eric Smith, Lieutenant Fire Deputy Chief Kevin Preston, and the entire team from the City of Orlando has been working on this project, and we can't do this without their support. We want to thank those individuals. It takes a village to put on events of this size and scope. We have thank yous for Mayor Jerry Demings and Roseanne Harrington from Orange County, John Soaps Wesh 2, our NBC affiliate, David Barilla, our Downtown Development Board, Robert Agusa with CFHLA, Angela Suggs with the Florida Sports Foundation, Cassandra Mate with Visit Orlando, Kathy Ramsberger with the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center, Tammy Gustafson with Universal Destinations and Experiences. I think I saw Tiffany Homler-Hawkins and Matt Friedman from Link Public Transportation, Jackie Hayter with Orlando Health, Tom Drew with the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority, Janice Osani with OUC, Deborah Fells and Melissa Foltz with Event Transport Solutions, Mark Klein with Populous, Nicole Heck and Eric Benson from Kimley Horn, Mike Libertor from AMI Graphics, Mike and Katrina Harris from Uproar, Grace Irwin from Jason Maddox from Coca-Cola Beverages Florida, and our friends at Mears Transportation. We are thrilled today to unveil the route for the Olympic Team Trials Marathon. But first, if you would, help me welcome our man in the arena. Only this time it isn't Amway, it isn't Camping World, it isn't Exploria. It's the city streets of our beloved downtown. Now in his 20th year as City of Orlando Mayor, the Honorable Buddy Dyer.
Thank you, Jason, and I'm proud to welcome everybody to Orlando City Hall this morning. Commissioner Ortiz likes to call Orlando the epicenter of the world, but it will certainly be the epicenter of American running in February. And I can promise you it's a lot cooler in February than it is in, oh wow, it's August. It's August already. So we're excited to be the first city in Florida to host the prestigious U.S. Olympic Team Trials Marathon. I want to thank our commissioners for their hard work. I did see Commissioner Constantine from Seminole County right out there. Thank you for being here, Commissioner. You know, I can think of a more perfect place to bring athletes and spectators than to Orlando, especially somewhat divisive time in our country, coming to a welcoming and inclusive community that embraces that notion. So this is going to be a wonderful place to celebrate all things in running, all things in participatory sports and spectator sports. And the route, I'm going to unveil just a little bit of it. Part of the route comes right down Orange Avenue between City Hall and the Dr. Phillips Center. So my office is on the 3rd floor and it has a balcony. So I've got my spot to watch from picked out already. One of the things that we'll also bring is an opportunity for lifetime experiences. It's going to drive economic growth here in our community and encourage additional visitors. So I am proud to have this event and add to the many, many national and international events that we have here in Orlando. I think we truly are the sports destination of the country now. And what's exciting is we know how to host these things, so be comfortable in that. we're going to have the Pro Bowl here that same weekend. So, we like to do big things and have lots of events. So this is truly going to be a fabulous weekend in February. So Jason mentioned all the partnerships, but I want to continue to make sure that everybody understands this community is all about collaboration and partnerships, and that's why we can pull off big things like this. So thank you to U.S. Track and Field, thank you to Greater Orlando Sports Commission, Track Shack, and I would be remiss if I did not personally recognize John and Betsy Hughes for all of their leadership and passion. If you mention the word running or track shoes, John and Betsy Hughes is the name that's going to come immediately to anybody's mind. So I invite all of our residents to come line the streets. We want to put on a good show, or have a good show in terms of supporting the athletes as they make that 26-mile trek on the road to Paris. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Jason.
Thank you, Mayor. Please help me welcome a nationally renowned sports and entertainment executive, a graduate with honors from Notre Dame Law School, and an accomplished author and film producer. Max Siegel became the 4th CEO of USA Track and Field on May 1st of 2012. Since that time, he led USATF to financial growth and programmatic evolution that are unprecedented in the Olympic family. Siegel has generated over $500 million in revenue, expanded the ATF annual budget, successfully bid for the U.S. to host the 2021 IAAF World Outdoor Championships, and secured a historic contract with Nike. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Siegel.
Good afternoon, and it is such an honor for us to be here. I spent a lot of time between my daughter's volleyball and our training groups, and I told the mayor I was so excited to meet him. I hear his voice every time I get on the tram. I feel like we're just really good friends. So thank you for having us. We couldn't be more excited about being here in Orlando. The city certainly knows how to come together, host events. I also want to thank Jason and the team, any and everything that we asked for to make sure that our athletes had the best possible experience. They were there and rose to the occasion. And I want to say that since its inception, the Olympic Marathon Trials has been one of the most iconic and prestigious events in the entire Olympic program. And we couldn't be more excited about Orlando. Fast, flat course, which we'll see a little bit later, which will certainly give us some of the best performances. And between now and December 5th, we'll have anticipated 350 athletes competing to meet or beat the qualifying times. We couldn't be more excited about the live coverage on NBC, and it'll help showcase our athletes, reposition, and build the brand of our sport. And I'll have to tell you that it's exciting to know that the entire team will be selected for Paris here at that event. So I want to thank everybody for having us here. We're really excited to be here, and we look forward to great weather in February. Thank you.
Mayor, you're right. Running and the Hughes family are synonymous in our community, and we want to recognize the entire team that's here. I think there's 400 employees of Track Shack with us this morning. So if you don't mind just raising your hand so that we can say hello and thank you all for 45 years of supporting our running communities here with me. I think we're in there, once a month buying sneakers, so running shoes. Recognized as a leader in sport, John Hughes began running competitively at Winter Park High School and continued running at Seminole Community College in Appalachian State. He has since completed 12 marathons, including Boston, Berlin, Chicago, and the Marine Corps. Since the late 1970s, John has pioneered the organization of amateur athletic events, first in his home base of Central Florida and today throughout the world. He has been recognized for his outstanding leadership and organizational achievements by the Florida Athletics Congress, the Pan American Junior Games, the Governor of Florida, and the Grand Bahamas Promotion Board. John was one of the youngest inductees into the Florida Track and Field Hall of Fame, admitted in 1987 at the age of 29. In 2008, he and his wife Betsy, co-owners of Track Shack, were inducted into the Running Event Hall of Fame and the Running USA Hall of Champions in 2009. Also in 2009, John became a member of the Running USA Board of Directors. He has been the race director at Walt Disney World Marathon since its inception in '94, and his expertise has led him all over the world, and we can't be more proud to have him as our partner on this particular event. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, John Hughes.
All right. Wow. I don't know where he found all that stuff.
No notes.
Yeah. No notes. Oh no. Wow. Well, thank you. And just really what's happening, what's going to be happening, and what's in our, which is be awesome. But thanks. And Max, do you remember the Athletics Congress? See, that was an old award, right? that was prior to USA Track and Field. Anyways, I know there's been a lot of thank yous. Thank you for that intro, and I just do want to echo some thank yous, and I appreciate everyone being here, but I would be remiss if I didn't call out a couple of names, our key core, Natalie Casey, Michelle Moretti, Kim Bruno, who have been just key architects of putting all of this together, along with our great team. Our son Chris is here with us today, who helps us with everything Track Shack. So thanks everybody for being here, and again, for the incredible opportunity here to host the 2024 Olympic Team Trials Marathon, and wouldn't be possible without the great partnership of the City of Orlando. I know I'm being redundant, but truly, you guys, it's amazing what the city has done, Orange County, Greater Orlando Sports Commission, and our Track Shack team to make this happen. It's every distance runner's dream, trust me, to participate, to qualify and make the Olympic trials. I was one of those runners back in the day. I failed to qualify. However, my good friend and Olympic marathoner Keith Brantley is here with us today, and he has been on this journey with us for decades now. And so some 40 years later, through fate and a very different path and journey, I will finally get to participate in the Olympic Trials Marathon. So very excited, and together we will now host the best male and female distance runners in the country as they come together next February to showcase their incredible talent, their dedication, and hard work as they pursue the Paris 2024 Games. And as mentioned, there's no better place in Orlando than to hold this prestigious event with the support of our robust running community. We are excited to welcome the runners with open arms and sincere hospitality. Our Track Shack team hosts dozens of races every year. We have numerous running clubs and already have over 1,200 volunteers ready to go the distance with these aspiring Olympians. And now for the course. It was designed with a collaborative team effort with City of Orlando, Track Shack Events, again, Go Sports, USA Track and Field, and athlete advisors. And I have to give a special nod to our technical director, David Katz. You can raise your hand, David. And again to Kim Bruno, who have spent countless hours perfecting this course. The course consists of one 2.2-mile loop and 3 8-mile loops, and you'll soon see the beautiful neighborhoods and downtown landmarks that our runners and athletes they'll be passing by. Get ready to witness history in the making while the journey to Paris runs through downtown Orlando. Thanks, everybody.
In closing, and then we're going to reveal the route. I want to thank Renee, Adam, RT, Zach. I want to thank our team at the Greater Orlando Sports Commission. Invite Mayor Dyer, invite Max to the podium, invite Keith for a photo, and then we will turn around and head to the back of the room to show you all what we've been working on for the last 6 months. So thank you all for joining us, and look forward to the countdown. As John said, the journey to Paris runs through downtown Orlando. I think they wanted us up here. Maybe up here?